So I had 6 game developers make a game with absolutely no communication. Here's how the challenge will work. The first game developer will get 2 hours to add whatever he wants to the world. Then, when his part is up, he'll give it to the next person, and then they'll have 2 hours to add whatever they want, and so on. This game went through many twists and turns, so you're going to want to stick around. Now, the first developer.
Hey guys, I'm Threasto. I've been developing on Roblox for over 6 years, and I started programming last year. But it's pretty exciting getting to work on a big collab like this with other creators. For my part of the challenge, I kind of just got things set up for other people to use. So, for example, we have all our different room parts here, and I also added these doors that I totally didn't just reuse from every other project I've ever made using doors. For example, we can open these doors and they work. Ignore the Z fighting, don't come after me for that. But they work. It's all one script, which is nice. But the idea was you kind of just take these different little parts and then you can connect other pieces to them. What I'm hoping is going to happen is that they're going to make these into a nice sort of hotel type building with this style, and maybe add some props as well, because I just didn't do any props. And I also didn't add lights, so that might be an issue. But I also left some handy readme scripts just so people can make sure they don't mess anything up. And I don't know why I have my Roblox gear. Well, I don't know why that's enabled for this. Anyways, that's really all I did for my part, and I'm gonna hand it off over to Alex the cat, and hopefully he makes something cool out of it.
Hey, what's up? It's Alex the Cat, and I'm back to work on another Pass the Game challenge. Scroof told me that this one was horror themed. So I've opened the project and I started to run around to check it out. We have this first person view with a head bob and some of these hallways. I went ahead and made a really long hallway because that always seems scary to me. Then I made some rooms at the end because hallways by themselves don't make any sense. I lined them up and we're good to go. Then I added a spawn location inside one of the rooms so that now you spawn inside of the level. After this, I was a little lost because I've never made a horror game before. So I googled what makes a good horror game, and basically I learned that you have to make something scary. So I went ahead and made the thing that scares me the most in any type of media. Jump scares. First, I went ahead and made a part. And using the settings in Roblox, I set it up as a trigger so that when the player runs through it, it'll go off. Make sure to anchor parts like these so they don't fall down into the abyss. After that, I made a second part that would be the image for the jump scare. I went ahead and downloaded this ghost image from Google Image Search and put it onto the decal. Next, I downloaded a scary piano noise that'll play over the jump scare. Scroof didn't say that I couldn't use ChatGPT, so I went ahead and got it to write the initial code for the jump scare. Then it took me about 20 minutes of debugging to realize that I had the decal on the wrong side of the part. After fixing that and a couple other bugs, I was able to get the jump scare to actually work. I wanted to add more jump scares, so I downloaded this zombie image and imported it into the game, which immediately messed up everything and got me banned, but only for a day. I waited the day and decided I would just go ahead and do some quick work on the atmosphere of the game, background music, and particle effects, as well as making it so you can have as many jump scares as you want, and they all work well. This was my first horror game I've ever worked on, and I had a fun time making the jump scare mechanic. Thanks for watching.
Hey everyone, I'm Kash. I'm a scripter. I like to make scripting tutorials on YouTube. Right now, I'm just looking through the game, adding some of my modules, and just overall checking the game out, because this was my first time in here. And the theme is horror, so I just decided that maybe we should go for like a Doors type theme. So I started adding the Doors camera script, shift to run, body view, all that stuff. And then I started working on a backpack GUI, try to make it similar to Doors because we had like a hotel theme going on. And eventually I removed some of the scripts because we only needed the camera script, and right now I'm just adding like the backpack and stuff, making the GUI for it. It was pretty simple to make, just like a couple frames and a UI list layout. and then eventually right here I start scripting it, and this took a while to script. Most of the time was just me scripting the backpack, but it was not hard, pretty simple. Eventually I did get it to work. We didn't have any tools yet, so it was just blank for now. And yeah, this is my part. I just added like the camera and backpack and stuff. Alright, peace.
As of right now, the game is off to a really good start, and the next developer is going to make some epic models for the game. But before we see what he does, I want to talk about 3D AI Studio, the sponsor of this video. Modeling takes forever, but what if I told you you could generate models just like these in less than 10 seconds? I generated this amazing sword, this cool burger, and also Master Chief. So this software can honestly do kind of everything. Click the link in the description and you can try out this tool for yourself. Alright, now back to the video. Next developer.
Hi there, my name is the Dank Developer. I'm a Roblox builder, 3D modeler, and YouTuber. I started off by playtesting the game and looking for anything that I wanted to add. So here are some things that I'd like to add. I'd like to make a flashlight model, also some models for detail, and also fix up the spawn. To start off, I quickly made a basic flashlight model in Blender. I then imported it and replaced the old one. The flashlight had a few problems, but I'll let the next developer figure that out. I then hopped back into Blender and made a table as well as a plant pot for decoration. I then made some adjustments to the walls and made a photo frame. Then I imported a photo frame and put a decal inside of it. I then made a wall light to make the room brighter since it was very dark inside. And this is what the room looked like after I was finished. I definitely feel like I could have added more, but I was kind of out of my comfort zone with this challenge as I'm a low poly modeler. So I guess it's time to pass the game over to the next developer.
Hello everyone, my name is Rion Polo and I am a Roblox scripter, and I am currently working on my game Minesweeper 3D. When I first opened the project, I found many rooms. I knew that the theme was horror, but I didn't know how the game's mechanics works. So when I started the game, I found that there was ghost jump scares, and I found these samples for the game map. I think the last developer made them so I can group them together and create a map. But one thing that was missing is a monster. So I started making the monster simply enough, because I only had 2 hours. So I just made a black block guy with growing red eyes. Also I created some twins so he can open and close his eyes, so he's more interactive. And I think what I like most in horror games are 3 things: a good monster mechanic and the sound effects and a good story. So I started working on the story, so he isn't just any random NPC. I gave him a name and his name is Alpha Zero, and I added notes everywhere in the house so players can try to figure out what is the background of the story. And now the story is done. Now I just need to add the AI for the monster. I don't want the monster to just follow the player around, so I created a simple system. The monster will be hidden and he will close his eyes, and once he detects a player, he will open his eyes, and if the player didn't escape in 3 seconds, the monster will attack him. But if the player managed to escape, he will escape and teleport to a random place in the map. When the monster sees you, he opens his eyes and a creepy piano sound play, and you only have some seconds to escape of his vision before he kills you. As a scripter, I'm not really good at building, but I found myself in a situation that I need the map so I can place the waypoints for the monster to teleport. So I only had one choice to make the map. So I took the samples and tried to stick them together to create a simple and unique map. I tried to make new sections so the map doesn't feel repetitive. This is the map before I started and this is the map after I finished. I know it really looks like a mess, but I think what covers the mess is the lighting. I also changed the lighting and made the map dark with some fogs. I think that really helped to cover my mistakes in building and really helped in the looking of the game. I also think that the audio aspect is really important in a horror game, so I added sound effects to the doors. I finally added a jump scare when the monster catches you, and by that my time was done. I am really excited to see how the devs will continue my work, and I'm really excited to see the final game.
Hello, my name is Magic, aka Magidev. I've been developing for a full year, and I'm in Scroof's game swap. God, no. Why is it lagging? Alright, so the reason it's lagging so much is because I used my aunt's laptop for this, which is the laggiest device I've ever seen in my life. No, please close this. I want to play the game. God, this seems epic. Let me see. If it's not first person, I'm so disappointed. Oh God, they're using free models. I can't. Do I? Oh no, I step on it. Dude, oh God. I am never equipping this ever again. God. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh my God. As you saw, there was a lot of stuff I had to change, like the flashlight not working, my FPS, but we can just ignore the last one. Alright, so here's the bug. Oh, flashlight. Let me grab it dead. See? Where'd he go? Whatever. You see the bug. You grab the flashlight, you get anchored. I gotta fix that. Alright, so here's how I fixed it. So, first thing I did, I didn't fix it. Second thing I did, I made it click to equip instead of stand on to equip. And I added some mouse hovering funny effects. Right now, actually, it's time to fix the flashlight. And that's actually pretty straightforward. I just have to unanchor the tool. But what made it take so long is the lag. Like the mouse functionality. It took me an hour of my time just to add with all the lag. And it's fairly simple to make too. And that was it. My time's up because of this stupid lag. But hey, at least I fixed some bugs with the flashlight, I guess.